I apologize. Let me preface this by apologizing for sitting down here sweating like a pig. We are still doing stuff with the new camera. And, I've been moving stuff around and preparing to shoot a few videos here in the living room. So, I'm sweating, you know. I had the heater running all day. It's cold outside. It's hot as fuck in here. That's how it is. Any hoot. If you watch my vlogs, you probably heard me talking about the reaction slash watch along I did of Grindhouse by Full Moon, 1986 film, if you could call it that, Necropolis. Big stumbling block, and long story short, YouTube banned it, or YouTube blocked it. Fire runts in a tequila rap, line rolling circus, you know the drill. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so YouTube blocked it as a copyright claim. Necropolis, of all fucking movies. And I discovered something really weird. And a little bit kind of fucked up is they send you they didn't used to. Like, you used to not be able to make any claim for fair use at all, even if it was fair use. It was just like, appeal it, or, dispute it. You don't really get to write anything or say anything in your defense, and then it's up to YouTube. So they changed that, apparently. Well, I might have to bring back my Dropbox just so that I could throw this video up on my Dropbox if you guys actually want to watch it, because the entire thing is fair use. I don't give away. The only part where I gave away a full body of work was at the very beginning, when I show the trailer for the movie before I show, my video. Anyway, the trailer I put up on not YouTube, but Facebook and Instagram. And, no problems, no copyright issues, nothing. Um, so it was only little bits of the movie at a time. To be fair, in my defense, the way I edit it, sometimes it looked like clips flowed together better more than they actually did. But that's another wave in another ocean. Anyway, so when they gave me the copyright claim, of course, I disputed it. It's fair use. And, where is my, oops, sorry. I did not mean to hit the microphone. I did, so when I went to click the dispute, apparently now you do get to claim fair use. So that's what I did. And here's where it gets kind of fucked up. The people who, it's not YouTube that gets to decide whether or not it qualifies as fair use. It's not a lawyer. It's not YouTube's legal team. It's not any of that. It goes back to the copyright holder. Like, why does the copyright holder get to decide whether or not it qualifies as fair use? Does that not seem like a conflict? Is it just me? It seems like a conflict of interest to me. And an unfair system. Of course, the fair use system has always been unfair because, YouTube basically just does what they want anyway. But in this instance, I really thought Full Moon and Charles Band was better than this. I really did. I really did. I really thought Charles Band and Full Moon was fucking better than this because it's Necropolis. Who the fuck cares about? Are you really making any money any significant money off of Necropolis now. I mean, you're talking about a movie that that used words like terminology like fags and orientals and describes the black character as being big and scary. Just, but so, yeah, so they denied that it was fair use. And that I do still have the option to appeal their denial. But if I, it goes right back to full moon. If I appeal it, the same people that turned down my dispute. And so when they turn down the appeal, then I get a copyright strike, a strike on my fucking channel. They already gave me one strike for that. When I uploaded Tid Days, the music video, as titties or tits, the music video, they gave me a copyright strike for that, or not a copyright strike, but, a content strike for that. And, so I'd be dangerously close to having my channel completely removed and like all was it 600 or 700 videos on it. So, what the fuck am I supposed to do in that situation? But again, I just want to rant about it because, again, I really, really, really worked hard on that edit. And again, I really, really thought that Charles Band and Full Moon was better than that over fucking Necropolis of all movies. Like I did the, what was it, Master of Puppets 3, Toulon's Revenge, music video, which on a side note, that was my least favorite of the whole series. That's the only one I watched really with any real disappointment to it. I am a little bit not disappointed with the overall thing, but a few parts of it and the way that it ended. No, Puppet Master 3 was a difficult movie to work with because it is a terrible movie. It's just a terrible movie that I loved from my childhood, Anyway, there was no problems with that. But Necropolis is the one that you're going to give me the fucking content claim for? Come on. Come the fuck on. Charles Band, you were fucking better than that. It was just a fucking reaction video. It was completely legally protected under fair use protocol. It followed all the fair use protocol. It was commentary, essentially. It's a fucking reaction video. Hey, girl. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to rant and rave on it too much, but, I wanted to let you guys know what was going on with that. And I guess since this is video right here is technically still going to be part of the Tummy Goes Full Frame set of videos, which I think we're going to wrap up tonight. But, maybe if I can like either reinstate my Dropbox or do something else, then I'll probably upload that and put that down in the description, so that if you want to see it, you can actually see it. I know hardly anybody's gonna gives a shit, so it probably ain't nobody gonna view it or whatever. But that's okay. If you do, and and you like it or whatever, I highly recommend that you download it, because if I reinstate my Dropbox, I'm not going to keep it open. I have, I can't justify the $20 a month every month for Dropbox when, I have such little traffic going through and I'm not doing much in the way of those music videos and stuff anymore. When I was doing the, we'll just say the other music videos and stuff, I had a good little bit of traffic going for all of that until that all got fucked up. But since we're not doing that anymore, there's like virtually, except for the people the few of my videos that linger around from that, I still have a few people like, hey, what happened to your Dropbox? But it's not significant enough to really justify my $20 a month for that Dropbox account. I'm just saying. But I think that right now I can reinstate it for 30 days under like another trial thing. So I might do that. But if I set up another cloud thing like that, like Dropbox, I'm probably going to go with somebody else. The thing about Dropbox is good thing about Dropbox is that it's integrated into a lot of things, including Resolve's cloud plan thing. But, you know, again, I don't think I can really justify it. Anyway, yeah, so I'll try to put that down in the link. I'll try to put that link down there. And if this video, if you see in this video, like way in the distant future, and you want to see it, and whatever link I put down in the description is no longer active, put something down in the comments or something, and I'll try to find a way to get it to you. I really did put a lot of work into this video. Like it was, I don't know, I want to say about a week and a half worth of editing on that video. It, most of that, most of that was because, I did record it through my ATEM. So, like, most of the background and stuff like that was all already, well, not really baked in because we ISO recorded it. I won't get into that, turn this into a whole tutorial. Fuck that. But I redid the way that, like, the multi-screens were and everything. And, like, I changed that up regularly throughout the video just to make it a little bit more fun and, keep a little movement going and stuff. And part of the thing that really took time was the censoring, because the way that I did it was whenever I censor, like in this case, it was like the 6 titty lady. And so like I basically, the part where her titties were out, I just, split in the clip, split the clip, and then I copied the same clip over on top of it where her titties were out, and then I blurred the one on top, and then sized it down so that that part of the clip only covered the area that needed to be censored. And then as she moves in the clip, then I had to keyframe that blur so that the crop changed as her position changed, so I could keep the crop over top of her, over her top. Yeah, all 6 of her top. So, I've been editing for years now, and I still have no idea how to use Fusion. Well, a little bit, but, I could use Magic Mask and a couple of things, sort of, but, it don't count. Shut up, Steve. But yeah, so it took some time. If she's climbing on top of shit. If if you've ever worked in DaVinci Resolve and done keyframing, you know what I'm talking about. You could do some really cool stuff with keyframing, but it's a tedious process and it takes time. So I put a lot of work into that video, and I was really looking forward to getting it up, so, when I say this, don't get me wrong, like the video we did about Best Buy and all of that stuff before, I'm not asking anybody else to, do what I'm doing, but, I canceled my full moon, my full moon features streaming, whatever it's called now, and I'm done with full moon. You know, if they're gonna copyright claim me over a fucking reaction video of fucking Necropolis, then I'm done. I'm not fucking with them. You know, and moreover, you know, what the hell is that? Sorry, distraction, squirrel. The moreover, the really disturbing thing I think is how the copyright claim dispute and appeal process work, because you should have somebody on the legal end, a third party deciding, does this fit fair use, or what, because it's a conflict of interest, in my opinion, to have the copyright holder being the one making those decisions. You know, the same as the president shouldn't be able to decide, you know, what information does and doesn't get talked about in the media. It's the same thing. Commentary. That's what fair use is. It's commentary. In this case, it's reaction, it's jokes, it's entertainment. It's not, political, but still, it's fair use. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for listening to me rant. And I guess this video is going to take a little while to get edited and up, just because it's part of, this full frame series or whatever. We're going to record a couple more of these here tonight and probably wrap up that series. But this is like I think the fourth or fifth one in that series. So I love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in that one. Or, well, I'm sorry. There's no links on the screen or anything. Just the next one. I'll try to number these. I'll try. Love you. I said that I don't remember Skate Down, and I was at Skate Down every week, especially on Wednesday nights. You know, because Wednesday nights was ladies' night, and I'd be at Skate Down every single Wednesday night, and almost every Wednesday night, end up coming out with a lady. You know, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes come out and go behind Skate Town with a lady, if you know what I mean. Fun. It was fun times.